This LEGO Friends Polybag might just be one of the most inclusive and affordable LEGO sets here on the market, and I'm so proud of LEGO for doing this. This right here is the LEGO Friends Autumn's Waffle Stand. This is set 30696. It's got 36 different LEGO pieces here, but honestly, what makes this set so special is the fact that the mini doll here actually comes with an amputated arm. LEGO's obviously been trying to be way more inclusive with their minifigs and mini dolls recently, and I just think it's so important that they're putting something like this in a LEGO polybag, and that's why I'm really excited to take a look. Alright, all the pieces here, get the instructions out of the way. Of course, what I was really excited about here is the mini doll torso with the amputated arm, and that's really cool, but because I was so focused on that, I didn't realize all the other amazing pieces this one came with. Like, look at this orange color, that's pretty epic. Also, of course, comes with the printed waffle part right here, as well as a little Lego puppy dog, and these flower pieces. I think these are tulips. Very neat. So I was excited about this set before I built it. Now that I built it, I can say I'm even more excited. As you guys can see here, this is a pretty epic model. It is a very basic one. Like, I wouldn't say there's any revolutionary building techniques. Of course, my excitement does come from the fact that the minifigure is so inclusive right here. So in addition to her amputated arm, which I just think is a really great addition, I'm glad LEGO started to include that. The outfit's pretty cool. You know, it's obviously a mini doll. I'm not a huge fan of the mini dolls. I wish LEGO could have just kept them as minifigures, but we're not going to get into that debate here. We could go on forever. But given it's a mini doll, I think it's pretty cool. The outfit's nice. I love the hairpiece as well. I love the fact that they're no longer, or this one at least, is no longer rubber. The fact that it is a regular one that can fit on a LEGO minifigure. Of course, we do have the actual stand right here, which is pretty cool. I love the dark orange color that's used. Of course, we do have a little kitty cat right here. This one has a chef hat included on the top, which is really awesome. I love that they've made a chef hat that's so tiny for a cat there. It's pretty cool. We have one waffle on the front, obviously advertising that it's a waffle stand, and then we've actually got two more waffles back here. They included a third extra, so I just went ahead and put it right there, but you could have two waffles here, and then we've got two plates, which are really cool little pieces, so you guys can see they have room for a stud on the top and an anti-stud on the bottom, so they can actually sit there, and behind that we've also got a blue bowl right here full of the batter for the waffles, and this is the waffle press, so you pour the batter on, close it down, wait a few seconds, open it up, and all of a sudden your waffles are ready. So one of them has been plated here. We've got two more ready to go. As I said, it's a third waffle, so you don't normally need to include that, but it's pretty cool there, and you guys can see this is what the back of the stand looks like. It's very, very basic, like nothing too crazy here. This will be a great addition to a park or something like that in the LEGO City. Kind of a boring standalone model, but I love what it stands for. I love the fact that in a $5 set, you are able to get such an inclusive LEGO minifigure, and you know, you don't have to go and buy like a $100 set or a $200 set to get this figure. So for $5, I think this is a pretty cool model, tons of great pieces, and I'm excited that I've added it to my collection.